Welcome to my second day of live stream, Overcoming Your Art Block. The reason I'm doing these videos is because it's the first time in my life. I'm an artist with 30 years of experience, but it's the first time in my life when I am experienced artist block. And for me, this is manifesting in the form that I do not do. So it's not lack of inspiration or creativity. It's basically I don't sketch or paint. So I thought that maybe are other people just like me that are struggling with either with discipline or with creativity or other form of procrastination. So here we are. I am showing you the result of yesterday demonstration, the last one. I did 3 demonstrations yesterday. In the first day, this is 1, 2, and the third one that are all pretty much the result of the same photo. For some reason, probably it's a distortion of the camera because everything looks crooked, and I promise you it's not. It might be a little crooked, but not as crooked as it looks in the image. I mentioned yesterday that if you plan to paint a rectangular painting, or if your photo is rectangular, it's easier to create a sketch in the same proportions with your future painting or with your reference. So in the third one that you haven't seen yesterday because my internet failed, I got carried away and I start sketching on a square. And in the end, when I was reviewing them, or I was reviewing the sketches with you, I realized, so I extended the sketch a little bit over to be included in a rectangle. The sketch that we are going to do today, it's from a photo that I have taken in Guanajuato. Guanajuato is the capital of the state of Guanajuato in Mexico. And if you want to take a screenshot, now it's a good time. And I'm gonna start sketching in a moment. The reason I chose this photo, I had this photo on my to-do list probably for 4 years or more. I really like the simplicity of it, the simplicity of the color, the simplicity of the blocks. So you have pretty much a series of rectangles. Also, what I plan to do here is to do one sketch that is going to be straight for front. So imagine that you are standing right in front of this house. So you see all the rectangles as rectangular. So they are not being distorted. For example, if I do this, you can see that it's perspective. We are talking about perspective here. So when I gonna do the second sketch, I'm gonna show you how to approach that. So I'm going to use again the marker, and I love to sketch with markers because you pretty much have to go for it. It's not a matter of oh, let me take the eraser and erase 15 times, and 2 hours later you have drawn close to nothing. So this is a vertical photo. So I'm going to draw the rectangle. And I have to apologize that I have to figure out how to make things not look crooked. So if you have taken a screenshot of my photo put it on the phone, or you can watch me now how I sketch, and then you can try to give it a shot yourself. I always think about composition. So here I have a wall, so I'm gonna place it a little bit closer to this side, and this is my street. So in this one, I am just gonna do everything straight front. In top of this wall, it's a door, probably to some sort of a balcony, or so here is the door. The door, it's a door or a window, I'm not sure. And above it, it's another door or window, and we only see the bottom of it. The doors and windows have a thick frame, usually stone, and in Guanajuato, this is characteristic. They have a little white border. And this window has a balcony. So because I'm standing right in front of the balcony, I'm not seeing the depths of the balcony. I'm only seeing the edge of the balcony, this edge. Next to the stairs, it's a door. So there's stairs. So probably the stairs end just about here. And here is another building. So these are the stairs. And I'm pretty much just going for it. There's stairs. I am not, unless I am commissioned to paint this painting, I am just gonna do my interpretation. If I am commissioned to paint this painting, then I will count the steps, and I will make sure that the house has as many steps in my painting as they are in real life. The door has a thick frame and a light. And somewhere up here, I can see the beginning of another window that seem to be just a little smaller than the other ones. It's like this. So can you imagine this? How beautiful it's gonna, if I paint this, how beautiful it's gonna look. The building is a light blue, and this is, the door is a bright red, and this is a terracotta, but in a red side of the terracotta. This is something here, I don't know what it is, probably something to measure the water or the gas. And on this wall, there are flower pots. And there are two people that are here in this, in the photo. Oh, it's also sign. And the people are, let's see, they are about here. So when I am doing this, I am looking pretty much at the negative space, looking at the photo, looking at the negative space. So there are two men looking at something or somebody. If I would do a horizontal, maybe I will put a woman over here. Okay, here you have it. So this will be my interpretation of this photo. And I am imagining that I'm standing right here. And I know that the door is a rectangle and the window is a rectangle and the house is rectangular. So now I'm going to do another sketch in which I'm going to implement some perspective. So we'll see if I can show you this with this fine. Okay, it's visible. So when we draw something like this and we have people, so the people are gonna dictate the horizon line. So if this is their eye level, so everything is gonna go to a vanishing point that is over here. So in this case, like we had this wall is gonna go this way to a vanishing point that it's somewhere far away. So what you can do is to draw this on a table and to extend, so you understand, at least until you understand how this works, to extend this line very far away and to pick up the angle from the photo and put it here. So let's say it's I am postulating, I'm saying this is correct. I'm extending the line and connecting this line with the horizon over there. So now, for example, here I have another door building, and here I have the door. So the tip of the door I am gonna extend to the same place, to the same vanishing point. And from here also I'm gonna extend to the same vanishing point. So here I have the door. So from here, if this is the bottom of the door, I'm gonna extend this bottom of the door now from the bottom all the way here to the vanishing point. And this door is gonna continue over this way. So this is, okay, I'm gonna show you this one too. From here, it's the same way. So the bottom of the balcony is gonna extend to the vanishing point. And this is gonna extend to the vanishing point. So this is the bottom of the balcony that we have here. All right, so I hope this is helpful. So now I'm gonna do another sketch, taking these things in consideration. So I am gonna draw another rectangle. So again, I'm drawing a rectangle because my paper is square and my photo is a rectangle. So I want to keep the same proportions. If I'm gonna paint this and it's gonna be a vertical, my canvas, the canvas I have right now, it's all rectangular. So that's pretty much my my reason. If I had a square canvas, then I had to interpret this photo in a square manner, which can be done, not a problem. So I'm gonna put these two guys here. So pretty much all I see here is the silhouette. And so I know that this is my, that's gonna be my horizon here, where this is gonna be my horizon. And here I have, oh well, I put them, well, that is not important. I am gonna put the top of the blue wall somewhere here. So here I'm thinking about 1/3 because I'm thinking about the composition. And the street should also follow the perspective. Oops, I forgot I'm doing perspective. This way. If you find this helpful, I will highly appreciate if you send me a message. Now, this is the horizon, and I usually place something in the painting at the horizon line. So this is very helpful when you look at the painting or the sketch after it's finished, because somehow it's grounding everything. If something coincides with the, so I'm gonna extend. And so one thing that I think is very important is that we incorporate whatever mistakes we make or whatever line we do, we can incorporate it and make it part of our painting. So this door is the same size with this other door. It's not always so in Mexico. Many times they are very different, like they will not center over each other. It's very interesting. I'm just fascinated with those little differences. So now one way for you to, if you start doing this and you're not sure if you got it right, the way to check yourself is that whatever is closer to you, it's always larger than the than, for example, the top of a rectangle that is further away from you. So this is gonna always, because it's closer to me, it's always gonna be larger than this. It's a optical illusion, and this is how perspective works when we put it on paper. We are creating optical illusions. So that's how you can check yourself. And here is the sign. So again, all the lines are going to the same vanishing point. And actually, they are on a street. And here it's a little other window. It's a little smaller. Okay, so here I have the same interpretation, the interpretation of this photo. Now, what I notice now, I didn't pay attention, is that here I see also the edge of the end of this wall. So what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna extend here a little bit my rectangle. I'm the master of my universe, so I can do that. So didn't really help me. Anyway, this is the thickness of the building. So if I want to see that this building is three-dimensional, in the photo here, it's much more deeper. So if I would paint this and take my time to do it, I will really pay attention to this, because I like that this building has the wall has the thickness that's telling us how deep is the balcony. And actually this depth is equal to this depth, which in my case it's not. So let's see what I can do to correct it. So let's see. Okay, a little better. What I like here in the photo also that I would incorporate in a painting, I like the shadows. I like this projected shadow on the wall, this shadow here. Those are very interesting to me. Oh, flower pots, couple of flower pots. Okay, so this is using perspective. Now let's say, I see how much time I have. I have a few more minutes. Let's see, I want to create a horizontal painting or sketch out of this photo that is a vertical, no problem. So this is something very helpful to me and to you if you choose to apply it, because it's helping us take something and work with it. Take a photo and create variations of it. So let's say in this case, what I'm going to do here, I'm going to say, okay, so maybe this is this wall here that we drew, that what are the men in front of the house. This is the sidewalk. This is the thickness of my wall. And here I have another building. So in this case, I can enhance this building just to remind myself what am I doing. And this is the door. And here I'm going to put the rising line. So I'm just doing this pretty fast because I want to finish by the time our time together finishes. 30 minutes, as I said. So here it's the other. So they all go this way. And here I extended this orange, this terracotta building. So what I can do, I can extend more here or more in both sides. So for example, here I can put a window. Yeah, just because I know that buildings have windows. And here I can put a bigger window, and I can bring it down all the way here because I want to enhance, I want to give us an anchor point. And when we have something at the horizon line, it makes everything more correct, even if it's not just the illusion of doing the right thing. This is my experience. So I'm putting a window. I'm gonna put a little railing here. And if I want, I can, in Mexico, many times the buildings can change color. So for example, I can say, oh, this part, it's a different color. And I'm doing this just to remind myself. It's a little note for myself. And here I have the flower pots with flowers, and here I can put some flowers too. And here I can put also some flowers. So here I have a pretty good start of a painting. I'm just thinking for a second, should I put the man? Okay, I'm gonna put this guy here. He's folding his arm like this and he's looking forward. And here I'm gonna put a woman. Okay, here they are talking. All right, so this is our class for today. My sketching practice for today. I did 3 sketches in 30 minutes. One, 2, where I implemented perspective, and the third one where I transform a vertical photo into a horizontal. Thanks for watching. Give me a like and subscribe if you got something out of this. Thank you.